Hello, welcome to Soothing Pod. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm happy to be your guide tonight. You're probably wondering what my name is, but before I tell you, I want to make sure you're super comfy in your bed. Do you have your favorite toy beside you for this bedtime story? Are you lying down on a nice, soft pillow? Is it quiet outside? Or is it a bit hard sometimes to sleep because of all the noise? Oh, I know what that is like. Sometimes my world gets so busy and so full of creatures that I can't get a peaceful moment either. Well, here's what I do when I want to go to sleep. I curl up my arms, float up a little, and then I change color as I slowly drift upward. Guess you could say I just simply relax. Oh, I also turn darker because I want to be camouflage with the waters, and I don't want other creatures to notice me. I just want to tuck away into my own dreamy world and be quiet for a bit. When I dream, as some scientists believe I do, I shift patterns and colors. How about you? Do you have dreams? Do you remember them? And do you move about or toss and turn under your blankets sometimes? Oh, it's normal. Some kids even walk in their sleep. Let's play a game. Maybe you have played this game before. It's called Who Am I? Are you ready? Okay, first clue. I am a sea creature. Second clue. I have a round body, great big eyes, and 8 long, squiggly arms. Third clue. I can taste with my skin. Have you guessed it by now? I have one more clue for you. I am the most mysterious creature in the sea. Okay, very last clue. I have 3 hearts. That's right, I am an octopus. Would you like to come with me and visit my underwater world? Close your eyes and try to imagine. It is deep, colorful, and full of the most amazing creatures on the planet. Here, the water is warm because of the comfortable tropical climate. I can either go into the very deep water, but mostly I like hanging out in the shallow parts. Here, I often see underwater sea creatures, like the squids, crabs, and lobsters. Sometimes we all play together, a game of hide and seek. Do you sometimes play hide and seek with your friends? Where is your favorite place to hide? My friends, the crabs, often hide in the sand. That way, no one can see them. The stingrays also like to lie on the ocean floor, resting their flat bodies in the sand, and sometimes hiding there too. When the sun comes up at the beginning of each day and sends its light beams sparkling over the dark ocean waters, that's when I go hunting for food. For me, the best time for hunting is early in the day. To catch my food, I can use the suckers on my arms. I have 8 arms, so it's pretty easy to catch fish. By the way, I only eat fish that are smaller than me, and I have to be pretty careful to not get in the way of whales and seals because they think I am pretty yummy. If there are whales and seals out hunting, I am very well protected. Do you know how I defend myself? Have a guess. That's right. I blast water through my body. It shoots through a tube called a siphon, and I aim it directly at any predator who is on the prowl. Sometimes I shoot out a dark fluid, kind of like ink or paint. It creates a cloud that darkens the water so that no other creature can see me escape. I also like to change colors and confuse the whales and seals. It is easy for me to camouflage myself this way, and they just think I'm part of the coral or the seaweed, or they don't even see me. I have different patterns on my skin, and I think it makes me look pretty cool. What is your favorite pattern? Would you like to know a secret? I don't actually have that many friends, but it's okay. I like to be alone. They call me a solitary creature. Solitary means solo or single. When some people hear the words solitary, they think of living alone or isolated. The truth is, I can be okay alone, and I can be okay with company. In fact, it is not so bad being a solitary creature. It means that on some days, if you find yourself alone, you won't be afraid or lonely. And especially at night, for example, when you are alone in your room and it's dark, you can still learn to love the silence, the being alone. Sometimes I feel like it's the best place to be, in silence. Other octopuses I know are also solitary creatures. We live alone in dens or caves within rocks in the ocean, which we build ourselves. You didn't know octopuses can build things, I bet. Well, remember, my arms are super powerful. They are like no other arms on any other sea creatures that exist. And certainly, my arms are like no human arms either. Each arm is strong, but also each of my suckers too. Exactly how strong, I bet you are thinking. Well, would you believe that each of my suckers can lift weight up to 16 kilos? That's about the size of a 5-year-old kid, and on each arm I have over 200 suckers. So yes, I could probably lift you up. Isn't that an incredible thought? Scientists and marine experts have been trying to figure me out for a long, long time. Sailors and divers have always been interested and fascinated by me, and sadly, many are afraid of me. Some folks think I look like a monster, and they make up terrible stories about me to make people, and especially kids, afraid of me. But what do you think? Would you like to be my friend and enjoy the underwater world with me? It is pretty magical down here. Well, there is one fact that cannot ever be disputed, and that is that I am really intelligent. I have the largest brain of any invertebrates, and most of my neurons are actually in my tentacles. So, this explains why I am an excellent problem solver. I basically think with my arms, and it is as if each has a mind of its own. I can do many things that other sea creatures, or land creatures for that matter, cannot. Things like using tools, figuring out ways to escape, navigate through a new territory, or even get myself through and out of a maze. Also, I told you before that I have 3 hearts. This is no joke. One of my hearts has the all-important job of pumping blood through my organs. The other 2 hearts pump blood through my gills. And, by the way, the color of my blood is blue, just like the deep ocean shade. Many octopuses in my family come in many different sizes. Usually, we are around 12 to 36 inches and weight around 6 pounds. But the largest octopus on the planet is known as the giant Pacific octopus. This guy can grow to an amazing 16 feet. That's about 5 meters long. He weighs around 110 pounds. That's 50 kilos. But one was recorded to weigh more than 600 pounds. And if he laid out flat, you could measure him to be around 30 feet or 9 meters long. So yeah, we are pretty amazingly incredible. I am really happy you came to visit me tonight. I hope you learned something new, and that you will visit me again sometime soon. Now, it's time for you to go to sleep, and time for me to go for a swim. I love the dark blue ripples of the water, and the way it swirls up the sand on the ocean floor. I love letting my tentacles feel the flow of the gentle water, and I love letting it carry me up, up, up as I float and relax and get carried away. Well, I'm off on more adventures in the ocean, and when I come back, or if you come back another night, I will tell you all about them. Did you know there are so many poems and songs and stories and myths told about me? Do you know any stories about octopuses? Maybe next time you can be the one to tell me one. I love discovering new things and hearing new, awesome stories. Thank you for joining me. Now it is time for you to get even more snug under your blanket. Enjoy your nice, soft pillow. Let your eyelids fall closed, and do not try to move about too much anymore. It is now time to sleep. The moon is shining brightly, and all the stars are twinkling high above the water. I see their glow even down below, and it is such a pretty sight. I wish you sweet dreams. Until next time, sleep well. Good night.